a Mac food banger.
Let's not wait for Friday night.
Yo, what's going on? Appreciate you. Bright and early in the morning. What's good with you? Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the rose. How's the day?
This is a Mac food banger.
Yeah, bro. I don't sleep. I mean, I sleep, but I can't say I sleep. I don't know. I had a bad dream. Yeah, I had a bad dream. I had a bad dream. That dream somebody was out to get me. So it looked like you up with me. Time I went to bed though. Definitely went to bed later than you. I just had a bad dream. And once I wake up, it's pretty much screwed. So that's how I am right now. Just up with a bad dream.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, well, rain it is, right? 1:30? Wow, 1:30 is terrible.
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And we're off from Baltimore. Fields the hard squib kick. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Put rain in here. Let's make the game interesting.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry.
Let's go.
Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
130.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a
We're trying to get you in
prerequisite
there,
for the
King
job.
Queen.
And this guy definitely has
try to
it.
get
Followed
you
that
in
play
that,
from the
Dan.
start, and he ended it with a loss.
Lamar off to play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep. His
let's
first
go,
throw is an interception.
Cleveland.
Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. All right, here we go. Second down. On third down, they'll go with Sampson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing from the gun here. On the quick slant, it's Njoku.
Let's go.
That play gains 15, and it moves the
Go
sticks.
Cowboys.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. It's Sampson running out of the gun. He finds space into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Definitely, Ed, be safe. Have an amazing day. Always remember to smile. Be blessed. That's all we can ask for. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the roses and all that stuff, man. Appreciate it. That's a blessing.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Back on 2nd and goal. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
That got close.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Here we go. 60 average. 6 Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
3rd and long for him here. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Back to throw, needs the end zone. Escapes the pocket, and he falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to
Kobe.
this drive.
Are you eating? What are you doing? Just waiting?
First down, and they go right back to him. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 3rd and 8.
13.
Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
Sit on! You! Hey, middle! You change it. Sit on!
From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Derrick Henry.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Putting a receiver in motion. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
180! Sit on! 180! Go ahead.
They kick the running back in motion. Lamar throwing again. Chased out to his right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes.
Number 8.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
180! Sit on! 180! Sit on!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Or that's Kobe.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens. With it, 1st and 10.
Report!
Out of the gun, Henry. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Making the tackle, Shelby Harris.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
I can. So I can.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Huh? You sure I don't have to?
From the red zone now. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
13.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going to work ahead for a couple
I'm the
here.
Browns.
It's 3rd down now.
Sometimes
you're
it just
right.
feels
Everybody
like in
plays
the
with the
background
Ravens.
of
I'm
every
the
whole
Browns.
home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
But you're right.
All plays on
Everybody
the table
plays
here
with
for
the
3rd and
Ravens.
3.
Not me. I'm the Browns.
Running once more with Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 2.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're gonna go for it. Jackson looking to throw. Got his man, Hopkins has it. And he's denied the goal line, but they're still gonna have a chance here, Brock. That play did get him enough to make it 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Ravens 6, Browns nothing.
This is crazy.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Here we go. Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer, Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther, Warriors 70, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 go! 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Racket, 60, Rig it. 18 Rattler, take over.
Back to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinals, 7 Pirates, 7 Buffalo 18, 19 Titans, 19 Lions, trap 60.
Pass play now. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Stephanie Lyons. Cougar 19. Pioneer.
They'll throw it again. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break for the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
I said no.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Appreciate the line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
And off here to Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Let's go. Go.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Here we go. Here we go. 19.
3rd down from the gun. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he'll get it up to the 44. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
60 Eagles. Back at 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60.
2nd and 10 now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Intended target there was David Njoku. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Viking 18.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives
You're
right as the ball
shitting me,
does, and the
bro.
hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This game is trash,
Kate, as a
man.
quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
60. Come on. Set. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. 70 Rings. 70 Rings. Come back team. Buffalo 18. Hook.
Back to throw it. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Yo, appreciate that,
Jerry
man.
Judy.
The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Power squib kick is taken in. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Lamar back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Gain of 11.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
At the 35-yard line.
13.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
What are we doing here?
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
He's back to throw.
Are you shitting me?
Has his man. It's cut by Andrews.
This game.
Hits the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
You fucking shitting me.
The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Running back sent in motion. Jackson throwing for it. Flush down out to his left. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
A give to Sampson here up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He's brought down at the
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Got it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Running right with Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Running it after the penalty. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns needing a couple. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 60, Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Bronco 80. 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor. 18 Pioneer, Dragon 60. 19 type, 19 type.
Desperation time here. Had to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another run for Henry. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
Across midfield to the
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Turning to Henry on third. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Bronk. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Appreciate the follow.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Appreciate the like.
Let's not wait for Friday night.
He'll throw it. Throw is caught by the back. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner, and that should all but do it here.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
This game can catch me.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
180.
Here's Henry running left. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
The tackle made.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.
Oh, that was terrible.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and off we go from Cleveland. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Good, set.
Up the middle with Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Hurts. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
8 yards to go.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Good, set.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Get that follow.
They'll run with Barkley.
Oh,
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Let's go. Good stop.
This is a Mac
60 Bison. Come on, get in.
On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Good for A.
Why he wasn't holding that block.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now a give, right side. Sampson. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Flacco. That's complete right around the 8.
Flacco's
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Tackle, that's what I'm talking about.
It's a gain of 5.
Brings up out here doing this thing. You're supposed to make
And
that
they'll run on the inside handoff. They'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon.
I take it, though.
And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they ended with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's what's up. Where you from, man? I'm from Northeast Ohio. Well,
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in
I'm
possession.
a Fan, bro.
As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
I definitely rep the OH.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time,
I used to work in the
result
area.
in points? We'll find out.
I used to work at Larry at a chemical plant.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J.
I used to
Brown.
work at Larry, Ohio.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial
3-5, I
move,
think it
receivers
was.
breaking
I might be wrong.
away
It's been a
from the
minute.
defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend.
Yeah.
And a nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
I got some family from South Side Lorraine. too.
Here's Hurts to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, you shit.
Complete. Smith has it. And he is out of bounds inside the
got some people
35.
from over there on the South Side.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Defensively, they just
38.
lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found him.
Yeah, and it's so
38.
interesting about when a
I
receiver
actually
starts
got
to
a home
wave his
too from
arms
West
because some
14.
guys right off the line of scrimmage,
One of my
they
best
declare
girls from
themselves
West
open. Those
14.
guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to
Northeast Ohio.
think.
Let's go.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but
I
nothing
appreciate you
more.
popping in, man.
2nd and 1,
Glad
and
it's
people
reaching
want to
the
run the
target
football.
audience.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do
Glad
exactly what we
Browns
just saw
reaching the
there.
target
Pick up the
audience.
first
Let's
down.
go, Browns.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I'm definitely trying to get this done. They played me on that last one. I was actually playing against the Ravens in the rain, which is crazy. Whoever puts the rain on the video game, and they played me in a few shots, but definitely. I appreciate the follow, man.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw, that's a big day.
They go play action with Hurts. And he's got his big tight end here. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Yeah, Denzel Ward, that's my guy. He about to try to.
Throwing his Hurts.
Let's go, Miles Garrett. Let's go, Miles Garrett.
And they turn
Let's
it
go,
over.
Miles.
The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth.
Let's go, Miles,
And
with
this
the
10-point
pass
drive
coverage.
winds up yielding nothing.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
You're definitely supposed to get busy.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they
Let's
take the
go,
advice.
Njoku.
Down the numbers.
Let's go,
There he goes.
Njoku. That's my guy.
Inside the 10.
Let's go. And he quits. And he quits. He takes this up. Take the dub. Take the dub. Appreciate the like. Appreciate the like. Let's go, Brownies. He quit. He quit. He quit. Njoku sprung free and to the house. Tutty. I like him. So, in real life, he's better in the game. They haven't given him his props yet.
A live
So,
look
in
at
the game,
Huntington
if he's
Bank
speedy,
Field here in
he's
Cleveland,
definitely speedy in the
Ohio.
game.
Today, we're ready
But
for
in
an
real life,
entertaining battle between the New
he's-
York Giants and the Cleveland Browns.
Graham Gano to kick
Here's
off
Graham
for New
Gano
York.
out for the opening kick. And off we go from Cleveland.
I wish we would have kept Chubb, though. I wish we would have gave Chubb his...
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Gave Chubb his
First and 10
fair
at their
shot.
own 25-yard line.
I'll bet. Man, hang in there. Now, Russell Wilson.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Tag. 7, go.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
Give Chubb his due
That's
diligence.
kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play.
Chubb is my
But it
go-to
does
back.
put you a little bit behind
Chubb is
schedule.
getting
Now,
it
2nd
done.
down becomes critical
Madden.
because nobody wants a 3 and out.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
I mean, you stuck with him through the leg surgery. Oh,
3rd down. They'll go with Sampson. Pop behind the line here on
Just
2nd
run
down,
do
which
his
is only
thing.
going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a
Boston.
buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump.
What about the bus?
Defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hey, what?
Third and long. He finds Njoku complete.
I know you
And he
catch
goes
that,
down,
yeah.
and we'll say right at the 39-yard
So what time the bus come?
line.
13 yards.
I'm just asking. If you said it come late, then you know I don't mind. I'm just
Cleveland
asking.
first down.
What time the bus come?
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's Sampson running out of the gun.
Gotta make that block.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Tackle made
That's a
at the
run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hand off to Sampson.
You
And
got
he's
to get in
dropped
there.
just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
ball carrier.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their
You gotta get
fight
this
is
in
giving
there.
them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready?
And hand off here to Sampson.
Oh, that's first.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
Line of scrimmage.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60. Ready?
Here comes Sampson. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 49-yard
You know, Kate, it's
line.
almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward
You on that
is they
bullshit
get off the
game.
field.
Come on, Madden. Come on, Madden.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought
Come
down
on,
right in the
Madden.
neighborhood of that
Come
40-yard
on,
line.
Madden.
To number
They
29.
come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a
You just
gain of
got to love
10.
that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think
Russell
about it defensively, Kate.
Wilson,
How many
that's the
times
throw.
you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it
on
off
now.
to an angle, and break off a first down.
Green 80. Hey, alert.
First down, here's Russ. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going
Wilson's
down.
pass, complete to
So through one, this game, more
Robinson.
for you defensive maestros
Six-yard
out there.
pickup brings
Hopefully
them
no
second and
shortage
4
of excitement
at
coming
the
up in the
32-yard
second.
line.
We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it, 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
On the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Russ now from the gun.
Oh, good
He had it
defense.
for a
Good
moment, but
stop.
a great
Let's
defensive
go.
play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's how I feel.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about.